Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about 16 money habits that can make you poor. Listen, I understand nobody wants to be bad with money. It's usually a bunch of small, seemingly unimportant habits that build up over time, leaving you stuck in a cycle of financial problems. But the good news is, once you know about these habits, you can start breaking them and building a strong base for financial success. Stay with me to learn how to avoid these traps and set yourself up for financial success. Living beyond your means is like being stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. It's easy to want expensive things like a fancy car, designer clothes, and luxurious vacations. But if you don't make enough money, you're only putting yourself in debt. If you're always using credit cards for everyday things, you're probably living beyond your means. The interest rates on credit cards will trap you in a cycle of debt. The answer? Make a budget and stick to it. Keep track of your income and expenses. Find areas where you can cut back and spend your money wisely. Small changes make a big difference over time, and soon, you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Life is full of surprises, isn't it? You never know when you might lose your job, have a medical emergency, or have your car break down. These unexpected costs can really hurt your finances if you're not ready. That's why it's important to have an emergency fund. Without one, you'll have to use credit cards or loans, which will just put you in more debt. Try to save enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. Even if you can only save $50 or $100 each month, every little bit counts. Trust me, having that peace of mind, knowing you can handle anything life throws your way, is invaluable. Ignoring financial literacy is like driving a car without knowing how to steer. When you don't understand basic financial concepts like interest rates, investing, or budgeting, you're more likely to make poor financial decisions. You might fall victim to unfair lending practices, buy things you don't need, or miss out on chances to grow your wealth. The good news is that learning about finances is easier than ever before. Invest in your financial education. Start with the basics and gradually build your knowledge over time. The more you know about money, the better prepared you'll be to make smart choices that will help your financial future. Do you know where your money goes every month? If you're like a lot of people, the answer might not be so clear. Not keeping track of your spending is like trying to lose weight without keeping track of how many calories you eat. You're setting yourself up to fail. When you don't watch your expenses, it's easy for money to disappear without you noticing. Those small purchases that don't seem like a big deal can add up fast and prevent you from reaching your financial goals. Start keeping track of your spending. Write down everything you spend money on. Figure out where you're spending too much, and find ways to cut back. It's all about being in control of your money, instead of letting it control you. Let's be honest, dealing with debt is no fun. But here's the truth. Putting off debt payments only makes things worse. Every time you delay a payment, you get stuck with late fees and interest charges. It's important to pay off your debts as quickly as possible, especially the ones with high interest rates. Make a plan to pay off your debt, even if you can only pay a little extra each month. Think about using strategies like the debt snowball or debt avalanche method to stay on track. The faster you become debt-free, the faster you can start building real wealth. We've all been there, haven't we? You're looking through social media, browsing online, or walking through the mall, and suddenly, you see it. That must-have item. You just have to have it. Buying things without thinking is bad for your money. Buying things on a whim might feel good at the moment, but you might regret it later when you have less money. Next time you want to buy something without thinking, wait 24 hours. Wait a whole day before buying it. If you still really want it after 24 hours and you have enough money for it, then you can think about buying it. To grow your savings, you need to make careful choices with your money and not buy everything you want. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, right? The same is true for your money. If you don't have clear financial goals, your money seems to vanish without a purpose. Setting financial goals gives you a sense of direction and keeps you motivated. Begin by setting SMART goals. That means goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Write your goals down, break them down into smaller steps, and make a plan to achieve them. Don't compare yourself to others or let what society says influence your financial journey. Focus on what truly matters to you and create a financial plan that supports your own unique vision. Imagine putting all your eggs in one basket. That's what it's like to have only one source of income. If anything happens to that one income, your finances could be in trouble. It's important to have different ways to make money. Think about getting a side job, doing freelance work, or finding ways to earn passive income. The internet makes it easier than ever to have multiple streams of income. Retirement might feel like it's forever away, but here's the important part. The sooner you start saving, the better off you'll be. When planning for retirement, time is your best friend, thanks to something called compound growth. Compound growth is like magic for your money. The sooner you begin, the more time your money has to grow and multiply, and the less you'll need to save overall. Make sure to use retirement plans offered by your job like 401(k)s, especially if they match what you put in. That's free money. If your job doesn't have a retirement plan or if you work for yourself, open an individual retirement account, IRA. Do some research and pick the plan that works best for you. Medical expenses can be one of the biggest financial burdens you'll ever face. One unexpected illness or accident can wipe out your savings and leave you in a lot of debt. That's why having health insurance is a must. It's not just about protecting your health, it's about protecting your finances too. Health insurance is like a financial safety net. It protects you from the high costs of medical care. Look around for different health insurance plans. Compare what they cover and how much they cost. Then choose a plan that fits your needs and what you can afford. Not having health insurance is like taking a big risk with your money. Don't do it. Imagine this. You get a promotion, land a higher paying job, or your business finally starts making money. Lifestyle inflation is the sneaky habit of spending more when you earn more. It can trap you in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Be careful of your spending habits, live simply, and invest the extra money. The bigger the gap between your spending and earning, the faster you'll reach your financial goals. Investing can seem scary, especially if you don't know much about the stock market. But if you avoid investing, it's like you're throwing money away. Prices go up over time. That's inflation. If your money isn't growing, you won't be able to buy as much. When you invest, your money starts making more money for you, even when you're not working. Learn about investing, know how much risk you can handle, and begin with small investments. We live in a world that loves convenience. These conveniences make life easier, but they often come with a high price tag. Regularly paying for convenience can drain your budget and hurt your financial goals. The answer? Try doing things yourself and find ways to simplify your life without spending too much. Cook more meals at home, pack your lunch, and find fun things to do that don't cost a lot of money. Building wealth means making smart choices with your money. So the next time you're about to pay for convenience, ask yourself if it's really worth it. We usually focus on the big expenses in life, like rent, car payments, and utility bills. But it's often the small, forgettable expenses that can really hurt our finances. Those everyday habits, like getting coffee in the morning or a snack in the afternoon, or those subscriptions you hardly ever use, can add up fast. Really pay attention to your spending habits. Keep track of where your money is going and see where you might be losing money. Then, take steps to stop losing that money. Even small changes can make a big difference. We live in a world that cares a lot about how much money people have and what they own. It's easy to start comparing ourselves to others and feeling like we need to have the same things they do. But trying to impress other people with expensive things can cause serious money problems. True wealth isn't about showing off. It's about having financial freedom and security. Focus on building a strong financial future and living a life that matches what's important to you. Some people feel ashamed to ask for help, especially about money. But asking for help shows you're strong, not weak. Money problems can make you feel alone and overwhelmed. Lots of people have gotten through money problems by getting help. It could be a financial advisor, a close friend or family member, or a mentor. Reaching out gives you good advice and support. Asking for help means you're serious about making your finances better. Break free from these habits and build your wealth. So there you have it, 16 money habits that can prevent you from becoming financially successful. The good news is that by recognizing these habits and taking steps to break them, you can create a better financial future for yourself. Building wealth is a journey, not a destination. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future tips on managing your money. See you in the next video.